Okay, I took a quick break, drank some coffee, made some instant coffee, and changed the batteries in that light so it should be a little brighter on that side. Okay, let's see. Me and Danny, we're little kids living in the projects in Culver City. Easter Sunday, dressed us all up in white clothes. Me and Danny, white clothes, white pants, white shirt, okay. And I'm a little kid wanting to follow my big brother Danny. So Danny was going across the street. They were building an elementary school. I followed Danny. We go there. The place was under construction. Like halfway built already, but there was all kinds of building materials everywhere. We found a box, opened it, found hammers. Okay, hammers. We found another box with 5-gallon tar, black tar. We took the claw from the hammer, poof, opened the tar. And we got tar all over us, including our skin and face and stuff. Then we went inside. It was the auditorium. The auditorium hadn't put the seats in, but the basic structure was there and the roof and everything. And there was a catwalk. So me, not even old enough to go to kindergarten, follows Danny. We climb up the catwalk all the way up to the ceiling. Then there was like this little like electrical box or like a little, maybe a control room, but small thing, 6 by 6 by 6. Okay, we got in there and stuff, and then there was like a catwalk this way. We walked around along that, and finally climbed down. Some girl came around. I don't know. I remember there was a girl there, and we were doing all kinds of crazy shit. For some reason, I walk outside. Dad's there. Dad goes, "Get Danny." Oh shit, we're in trouble. I go inside. Dad's outside. He said to come out. We go outside. Dad says, "Take your pants off." We took our pants off. Dad grabbed our pants. Dad pulled out his belt. Dad had like a swashbuckler, I remember. Dad would somehow unbuckle his belt and then whoosh, and come out whoosh, like that, like a sword. All right, walk in front of me home. Our legs, me and Danny, were getting walking home, okay? The way the projects were built, okay, there was the front, the street out that way. There was a grass area. There was a front area. Then this side, then there was 2 rows of houses facing each other. And there was a walkway in between, a sidewalk. So we come from the school across the street getting on our legs. From this side we walked. We lived on the first house on this end. So we came from the other end, that sidewalk. We're getting inner underwears, inner calzoncillos, okay? Walking in front of Dad getting all the kids and everybody, including girls, that was what I was totally freaked out about, were seeing us in our calzoncillo, walking, getting whipped on our legs, all the way to our house, because our house was here and we started that way on the other end. Weeks later, some little girl goes, "Hey, I saw you getting whipped when you're in your underwear walking home." Ha ha ha, yeah, exactly what I didn't want. It happened and somebody saw it. Oh my God, that was me and Danny. I used to follow Danny doing everything. In those same projects, there was the LA River, like was over somewhere. And the LA River was already like cement, They had cemented it all in case of floods, it's not going to spill out. It was all controlled. The California aqueduct. You used to learn about that in elementary school. That was a big thing, the aqueducts in California. No, from the Colorado River, the aqueducts. So, LA River, cement. Somehow Danny knew how to get down there, because it was like cement like this, like kind of a slant, and then it would go across, and then it would go down a little deeper, so that if there was not that much water, it would just go through this little channel, but if there was more, it'd come up. So I follow Danny. Danny says, take off your shoes and socks. Roll your pants up. Roll them all as far as you can. So then we're wading across. You know, there was all kinds of glass and busted shit and metal, rusty metal in that. We were lucky that we never stepped on anything. You know, maybe there wasn't that much, but there was nasty water. There was frogs in there and all kinds of stuff. We could have gotten some horrible disease if we would have stepped on something. We never did. Yeah, we never stepped on anything. So we crossed over and we're playing around over here. And there was some little fat little ass Mexican kid playing with frogs. So we kind of go over there and see what he's doing. He gets a frog and he goes, hey, look at this. He rips the legs off the frog. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and I said, don't do that. And he goes, oh, watch this. It's okay. Rips the legs off of another frog. We went away. Oh, gosh. So then, I think we had gone there more than once. So I remember we were down there one time. And then it was high, you know, because the water was here. The walls came up at a slant angle. And then there was fences on both ends. So you weren't supposed to go in there. I don't know how we got in there. Danny figured it out. So there was some little girl with some other girls that Danny knew because he went to the elementary school that they finished building across the street that we got whipped for. So this little evil little girl was up there. Ah, you're with your brother. I hope he drowns. You know, and it's like, what the hell? I don't even know you. You know, evil little girl. And with glasses, too. That was the projects in Culver City. We were the first ones to move into that apartment. And then they'd come around inspecting and stuff. You can borrow from the main office a floor waxer because they had tile floors, ceramic tile floors. And I remember Mom getting that, bringing it, and there was like some wax or something. And Mom, and the floors were perfect. And Mom told me afterwards, when I was bigger, that the inspectors that would come around, because they would, make sure you weren't trashing your home. They said they'd come and knock on the door, and Mom opened the door. And then they go, oh, hi, Mrs. Gonzalez, we're just checking. And they go, I can see just looking from here. I don't got to come in and look at anything. You're always good, nice and clean. My mom was a very clean person and cleaned all the time. My mom was a very hard-working woman. To this day, praise Mom. In the last years of her life, I went to California twice a year because I knew my mom wasn't going to be lasting that much longer. So before it was like once a year, I'd go at Christmas or something, maybe at around 4th of July, and go see my mom and go to Francis. But at the last few years, I think the last 3 or 4 years, I would come twice a year in the summer and at Christmas to see Mom because Mom was already in the convalescent home. Wow, I miss my mother. I miss Dad, Mom, Danny, Aurelio, Bobby, everyone that left. You know, it's getting close to the time when somebody else has to die soon. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's it.